Good day, everyone. My name is Emylia Harriet Stevens. I am the project director for Buddies Movement as well as Project Let's Study. Together with me, we have Rosanne Fletcher. She is the secretary of Buddies Movement as well as Project Let's Study. She'll be updating us and she'll be taking notes on minutes for today's meeting. She's also in charge for the school's infos and updates. Together with me, we have also Hema Murugan. He is in charge of volunteers updates. Last but not least, we have Ramesh. She is the treasurer for Project Let's Study as well as Buddies Movement. Himaraj will be letting us know today's agenda for our meeting today. Himaraj, are you ready to let us know what's the agenda of our meeting today?
Yes, Amy, I'm ready. Okay, good evening, everyone. Okay, first of all, before getting started, pardon me if lagging as I'm having a really bad internet connection. Okay, today the agenda of the meeting discusses about the school details and updates by Rosanne and volunteer details and updates by me, myself, Hemaraj Murugan, and new budget details and updates by Ramesh. Okay, moving on, I pass to Rosanne to present about the school details.
A very good day, everyone. I'm Rosanne Fletcher. I'm in charge of the school details. So moving towards that, this school has about 70 students who will be sitting for their UPSC examination this year. And I've contacted their school teachers regarding their previous trial results. And they have said to email me their results within this week. And there has been a positive communication from the teachers regarding the information that I've seeked. And secondly, about the accommodation and also food and beverages, they are providing 2 classrooms for the volunteers, male and female. And the food will be supplied by the canteen in the school. We are trying to bargain them about the price to reduce it. And I'm waiting for the, monetary from Akila about how much is the price. And also for the telecommunication, the line is bad for Maxis and any other telcos. The only one they said it's good is Telcom. And also for the resources for the volunteers as well as students. The water they have to shower in the river and for other daily chores as well. And about the electricity, there's no steady electricity supply, so we have to be really careful with how would we use the electricity. And that's all from me, I guess. Any questions?
All right. Thank you for the updates, Rosanne.
Right.
When did you last email the teachers and how fast are their replies?
About a day later, because they have been mentioning about the line problem, so I take it consideration about that, and they have been replying me precisely on the question that I've asked, so I don't think it should be a problem. I've been following up their updates.
All right, that would be good. Are you only using email as like to communicate or using other social medias or WhatsApp?
Yes. Email wise, it's for documentation. It'll be safer, right? And for communication wise, I'm using WhatsApp and also normal calls to receive and talk more details about that.
All right. The infos that you've gotten regarding the resources, electrics, water, and accommodation, could you please pass all the information to Hemaraj Murugan as he's in charge of volunteers infos and updates so that he could actually put all these details into the volunteers info pack so that it would be easier for the volunteers to know what situation they are getting themselves into?
Sure. I'll update this in the minutes, and after this meeting is ended, I will pass the meetings to everyone to refer about this.
Perfect. Thank you, Rosanne.
Welcome.
If there's no question for Rosanne, we could move forward to the volunteers infos and updates, which will be presented by Himaraj. Himaraj, are you ready?
Yes, Amy, I'm ready. Thank you, Amy, and thank you, Rosanne, for the updates. Okay, first of all, okay, we are expecting for 40 volunteers. The recruitment will be take place next month. The registration duration gonna be 1 month. The Google form prepared by marketing team, and then they post it for the registration. The project will be publicized via social media such as Facebook and Instagram by marketing team also. Uh, in the Google form, where we are putting the information about the name, age, educational background, the IC number, their location details, and their resume submission as well. Uh, for the recruitment processes, there is 2 phases. First, the first phase is we prepare the set of question and will be mailed to the HR department for configuration tonight. And then after they configure and approve, uh, we are we ask the set of question to the registered volunteers. Then we shortlist them. uh, after that the HR department gonna interview the shortlisted volunteers, and then we select the 40 volunteers for the project. And that's it about the volunteer updates, I guess. Any questions?
All right. Thank you for the updates, Himaraj. I do have a few questions regarding the recruitment period and recruitment phase. You said that you're going to include name, the details of the volunteers. Could we please include a few questions so that it will be easier for the HR department to filter the applicants, as well as be a smooth process? As we know, if we don't ask them question, we wouldn't get any idea on what they are actually getting themselves into, whether they have an idea on what they're getting themselves into. So having a certain questions, do liaise with me after the interview ends so that we could actually prepare a set of questions that could be included into the recruitment form, which would actually help the HR department to filter the volunteers.
Sure, Amy. I take that into consideration.
All right. Also, if it will be easier for us, so if to publicize it, not only via our social media, but we could also ask our neighboring organization who are also involved in education to help us promote this project, so we could get a greater and a diverse interaction and applicants from different areas, not only from like certain region, but the entire Malaysia, and it will reach a wider population for us, for them to actually apply to us.
Sure, Amy. I will.
All right, so Himaraj, you have to get into contact with the marketing department as well as HR and me, so that we could smoothen this volunteering and recruiting phase.
Okay, Amy.
All right. Are there any questions to Himaraj?
No.
All right. If there isn't, we could move forward with Ramesh, whereby you'd be updating us regarding the budgets for our projects.
Okay, Emylia. Hi, everyone. As a treasurer for this Buddies Movement Club, I want to explain about the budget details. So as the budget or the estimated costs of this Buddies Movement, we segregated it into 3 aspects, where it includes volunteers, for students, and also for the printing staffs. The estimated total cost, the grand total cost is 26,716 and 80 cents. Firstly, for the 40 volunteers that are involved in this Buddies Movement, in this year project, we provide them food and beverages in SK Serenda. So the quantity is 40. So we put 100 ringgit for each volunteer. So the total estimated cost for the food and beverages for the volunteers in SK Serenda is 4,000 ringgit. So besides that, we are also providing food and beverages for the students and the teaching material, academic resources, sports equipment, appreciation gifts, stationaries, and also prizes for students in SK Serenda. So from our Buddies Movement, for the food and beverages, we segregated around 7,000 ringgit. So these 3 main things, which is the 3 main things, cost around 11,550 ringgit. So we also provide them appreciation gifts, stationaries, and also prizes. where the total cost is 650 ringgit. So move to the printing stuffs. We segregated them into we segregate them 1,088 ringgit. So in this printing stuffs, we include name tags, certificates, and also T-shirts for volunteers. So where each for name tags it costs around 40 ringgit, certificate is 560 ringgit, and also the T-shirts is around 1,000 ringgit. So finally for the miscellaneous is around 2,428 ringgit 80 cents. So that's all from the budget aspect for this year. So any questions?
Yes, I do have a question for you. Um, Thank you for your budget explanation, Akila.
Thank you.
I would like to know the quotation of how much you have prepared for the accommodation as well as for the food and beverages. And it will be helpful if you have the document typed up about your budget and send it over to me so that I could attach it with the minutes.
Okay, Dr. Sure, Rosanne, I will do it immediately. For the accommodation, we segregate around 7,000 this year.
All right.
And also for the food and beverages, you're asking for the volunteers and students, right? For the volunteers, we segregate 4,000 ringgit, and for the students, we segregate around 7,000 ringgit.
All right. Thank you for the information.
All right. All right, question from me, Akila. Thank you, by the way, for your presentation regarding the budget.
Okay.
May I know if there are any possibilities to decrease the printing costs? Or may I know if is it feasible and it's possible for you to decrease the printing costs, and from which resource did you actually got this budget from?
Okay, actually, I searched for the lot of quotations. I received this is the reasonable and lowest price that I received from one shop. So if you want to reduce the prices, I will search for the sponsorship from various companies and institutions. So
Right.
from that, I will reduce the prices of the printing stuffs, especially
Alright.
the printing stuffs. Yeah.
I was also thinking of an alternative if there isn't any way we could actually reduce the printing costs. I was thinking maybe if we could alternate certificates into e-certificates, because in that way it could also be an eco-friendly manner whereby the certificates are being emailed to the volunteers, and it could also save money and we could use the money to actually use it for the students, and also it's an eco-friendly approach. What do you think
Thank you.
about that?
Yeah, I take that suggestion. I'll take it to consideration.
All right. So that's all. That's the only question from me. Actually, I'm sorry. Pardon me. I have another question. The budget that we have targeted for this year, are they similar to compared to last year? Is it more or lesser?
It's more when compared to the last year.
Is it by a vast difference, or is it just around the same price range?
More or less the same. Because
All
the
right.
grand total is 26,760, right? So last year is around 20,000 something.
All right. I guess since we are currently under an economic recession, a slight increase is a foreseeable thing. And thank you, Akila. So,
Okay, thank you, Emylia.
all right. I guess we've sorted out from all parties regarding our project Let's Study. I guess it's a good update from all of you. Keep up the good work. Do update me from time to time into our official group chat. And if there are any
Sure.
questions, don't hesitate to slide into my personal message or also in our group message so we could actually keep ourselves updated. And do keep track of what I've suggested and requested. Rosanne, may I know by when we could have the minutes for today's meeting?
I'll send it as soon as this meeting ends. Don't worry.
All right. Thank you so much. If that is
Okay,
all,
thank
I
you,
guess we
everyone.
could actually end the meeting today.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Thank
Thank
you,
you very much,
guys.
everyone. Thank you.